Magic night walker, she haunts me like no other. Nobody told me love is pain. Oh, black magic, dark water surrounds me like no other. She's got my heart in chains.
We're volatile, I can't call it though. It's like too large a peg and too small a hole. But she cheats and I catch her like the common cold. Last time I broke a collarbone, she tolerable. All I know is that the sex is phenomenal though. We're an unlikely pair, like two different Nike Airs. But I'm the same size she wears, so I think we're soulmates though. People don't like us together, but like we care. Yeah, but God strike me dead. She knows that I would walk over hot coals for her with both of my feet bare. But soon as I ask to hit, it's like she grabs a switch and turns me over her knee, cause my ass is whipped. Yeah, and I got her back on finals. So when she stabs me in mine, it's like I just can't feel the knife. As she pokes, jabs and slices, 1 minute she'll build me up, the next she'll push me down. Probably why she calls me dumbbell. She lifts me up, then puts me down. But I am under her thumbnail, I must be under her spell. It's like looking right into a gun barrel. None of these hoes can fuck with my girl, she got that
Black magic, night walker, she haunts me like no other. Nobody told me love is pain. Oh, black magic, dark water surrounds me like no other. She's got my heart in chains.
We wake up, break up, make up like Maybelline. Now she's all made up like make-believe. Probably why she's so fake to me. But what the fuck's it gonna take for me to make her see? Strip her naked and take her keys. I've been planning this thing for weeks, but I can't tell if I'm awake or asleep. But if this is actually happening, sucker for pain. I'm stuck in this radioactive pattern, but her by her motherfucking hairs. All I imagine dragging. She lunges, attacks and scratches, but I ain't gonna stand for that shit. Like half of the national anthem as I stab, I'm laughing. So much for witchcraft and magic. Abracadabra, that bitch, no turning back, I'm lacking. As I say farewell to the love of my life, I cut and I slice, I give her one last hug goodbye. Wipe the blood off my butterfly knife. Watch her fucking die right in front of my eyes. But in hindsight, think I just wanted to see what her insides look like. As I pop another 5 bites, that's what this high's like. Look down, as mud on my knife, shovel at my side, blood on my mic. Now wake up to music to be murdered by like. This is me shit, I just want us to kill it, you.
Black magic, night walker, she haunts me like no other. Nobody told me love is pain. Oh, black magic, dark water surrounds me like no other. She's got my heart in chains. Black magic, night walker, she haunts me like no other. Nobody told me love is pain. Oh, black magic, dark water surrounds me like no other. She's got my heart in chains. Black magic, night walker, she haunts me like no other. Nobody told me love is pain. Oh, black magic, dark water surrounds me like no other. She's got my heart in chains.
All right. Late night stream, but I had to, man. I was sitting here, playing my video games, watching Henry Resilient earlier talk about this topic, and I just kept getting like angry. And I'm sitting here like, why am I angry? Well, because I can't stand it when people cry bully, right? Because a YouTuber is talking about you, right? And I got some things I gotta get off my chest. I gotta say what I got to say. Hello, Jillikins. How are you? How are you? Early morning stream, I know, right? Early morning for you, late for me. It's 12:45 a.m. So I don't expect a lot of people to be here, period, which is fine by me because like it'll be here. So I know you guys have heard about the Bat in the Sun drama with the creator Bat in the Sun. His name is Aaron. Again, I don't want to butcher his last name. I'm not even gonna attempt it because then I'm gonna feel so silly, right? Now, what the drama is really is there has been hype for a long time about a movie project that Bat in the Sun was supposed to be putting out a long time ago. That is Jason David Frank, actor of the Green Power Ranger, Tommy Oliver. This is his last film since he passed away tragically a few years ago. This is his last film. So obviously there is a lot of hype around this project, right? Especially in the Power Ranger fandom and fans of Jason David Frank especially. And after Jason's passing, the biggest question I guess everyone was asking, after, some time was, when is Legend of the White Dragon coming out, right? So fast forward, personally for me, I had forgotten about that because it's been so long. But then good old Henry Resilient and another YouTuber named Deoxy started talking about it. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. That's right. There was a project that was supposed to come out, and it was Jason David Frank's last project, right? So here we are with all this drama. Now Henry's been just going ham with Aaron lately. Recently there was a leaked audio of Jason David Frank and some other people discussing Aaron, which Henry released, and Aaron was like kind of not too thrilled about it, kind of said it was a nothing burger, right? But Henry's been getting a lot of information, right? So Henry did stream earlier. One thing that Aaron had said when Henry was reacting to all of the stuff, the live streams that Aaron's been doing, Aaron said that, all these bully YouTubers and all these YouTubers just trying to start stuff for clicks. And I'm sitting here like, sir, listen to me. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Listen. You have not put out a film that you said was finished, that you've gotten money from investors and however you got this money, right? And people have been waiting for this film, and you have not given really any answer that is sufficient enough for anyone to believe that this thing's coming out. This man is doing everything but putting out this film. And when I say everything, he's been on multiple YouTube channels talking about, his relationship with Jason David Frank, talking about, his past projects, the beatdowns that he used to do on his channel, which got his channel popping, superhero beatdowns, right? And he's talking about all this drama with these YouTubers, but he's doing everything. He's live streaming on Instagram. He's doing live streams once in a while on his YouTube channel, Bat the Sun, which don't even get hits anymore. He's doing everything but putting out this film, and then wants to blame Henry. Now, here's the thing. My message to Aaron is simple, because I feel like Aaron's gonna see it, because again, he's paying so much more attention to anybody on the internet talking about him than, again, putting out this film. My message to Aaron is, sis, instead of getting mad at Henry for covering all this, why don't you ask Henry where he's getting all this information about you? Who gave him the audio of Jason David Frank having a conversation that you said you knew existed, but who gave it to Henry, right? Who was in Henry's DMs not too long ago that he showed on this stream that we're looking at right now? Who sent him these DMs talking about you and all the stuff that went on behind the scenes, things that Henry wouldn't have been privy to prior? Clearly, you have a lot of people who got issues with you, and instead of just, owning any of the shit that's being said or even talking about it or whatever the hell's going on, you're just blaming Henry Resilient and any other YouTuber for talking about it. Like, how dare a YouTube content creator who specializes in covering stories cover a story about you? You've been on Henry's channel. Henry opened up the door for you to come on. You did it. You didn't really say anything. You didn't change anything. You kind of just said the same old nothing. And that became Henry's issue. Henry's a bully. That's crazy. That's crazy. And as a fan of Jason David Frank, I really get sickened when these people like Aaron keep making comments about, like, well, I knew Jason David Frank. I knew Jason David Frank. He was my friend. I know Jason David Frank. Yeah, no shit. Like, well, these people out here, they think they know him, but they don't. I don't know him personally, but I know enough about him from what he showed people, and also from, having conversations with other people who do know him. Like, I'm not saying I'm an expert, But for you to use that as like a shield, like that's gonna stop anybody. Like I can be a fan of Jason David Frank and not be a fan of you. Like you do understand that fans can be fans of him and not like you. You just because you're his friend doesn't mean that you've earned my respect. Doesn't mean that I know you or care about you or I'm supposed to care about you. And the crazy part is like Jason is not here to address any of this, right? And that's fair to say, right? But overall, it's really not that hard for him to just focus more on this movie project than the drama, and it's kind of sad because this is somebody who has built himself with Bat in the Sun and all the greatness that came from Bat in the Sun. Now, anytime you think of Aaron or Bat in the Sun, all you think about now is this drama. And he's feeding it. He's feeding into it. And I'm so tired of people saying that they're being bullied by YouTubers for covering stories about them. If there was nothing going on, there would be nothing for us to talk about. But here we are. Here we are talking about it. Here we are talking about it. Why? Because you're not giving us answers. You're not giving any answers that are sufficient enough to shut anybody up because there's more questions. Every time this man talks, there's more questions than there are answers. And I don't know about y'all, but it's very, very frustrating when you see people like this pull the bully card. Like he's crying bully. And I'm sitting here like, that's crazy. That's crazy. This is why, like I said, this is like one of the things I experienced in the Power Ranger community. Anyone who was close to a Power Ranger actor felt like they were the shit. They felt like they were the shit. Why? It's just so frustrating, man. And I'm sitting there watching Henry react to these clips, and I'm just sitting here like, this dude is not saying anything new. Just playing victim. Oh, I talked to Tony. Bro. So, one of the people involved is some guy named Tony, right? And he apparently was part of the infamous conversation, the leaked audio between Jason David Frank and other people, and Tony apparently was there, and he was just like, yeah, I was there, that didn't happen. Bro, we have the audio. How are you gonna say it didn't happen like that? Like, it's just so infuriating. Just take accountability. And then, like, I mean, again, at least I'll give it to him. Trying to justify, I guess he tried to justify wanting half of a budget for a film. So, like, if they raised $4 million, he would take $2 million. And he said, well, that's not true. But also it is true. It's not going in my pockets. It's for Bat in the Sun, and I am Bat in the Sun. I'm very confused. Like, this man is playing around like we're all just sitting here stuck on stupid. And I'm not as dumb as people think I am. So I'm sitting here listening to this like, that don't sound right. That never sounds right. I see some people in chat. I know I'm just going off. What up, Jay? How you doing? What up, Shadow Knight? Formerly artist formerly known as Phil TMNT. I'm remembering. Mo Moon, hello Mo Moon. Thank you for the 99-cent super sticker. All I think about when I hear about Aaron is, who's Aaron? That's the thing, right? That's the funny thing, right? It's like who is Aaron, right? Aaron is known in pretty much few sectors of the internet. Like, again, Bat in the Sun. And the funny thing is, I was going back, and that's what really set me off, is I was going back and watching all of Bat, like, not all of it, but a fair amount of Bat in the Sun's, like, beat 'em ups, right? Which were fantastic. Don't get me wrong. Like, Aaron had talent with this project. Like, it was a great idea. He put you could see that they put a lot of effort into it, and that's something he should be proud of. But then he wanted to make a full film, right? Starring Jason David Frank and himself, right? And it's just really sad, man, that this drama is now the focus instead of it being about the film. Instead of it being about the film. That's the sad thing. Seeing somebody who actually made some amazing art, right? Focusing so much more on the drama and calling YouTubers bullies for it. Again, Aaron, stop asking the wrong questions. Who is sending Henry all this stuff? Why are they sending it to him? How many bridges did you burn? Because that audio is pretty damning. And then he made the mistake of confirming the legitimacy of the audio. You know what I'm saying? That to me is like, this is not a smart person right now. Like, you, first of all, you confirm the legitimacy of that audio. If I was Aaron, he wants to talk about people being bullies. Why are you feeding them? If we're all a bunch of bullies who are talking about you, why are you feeding us? Like, Henry won't have nothing if you just stop responding, right? But he can't help himself. I'm telling you, it's like an ego thing with some of these people. It's an ego thing. And it bothers me because this is Jason David Frank's last fucking performance. And you're holding on to that. And like, well, his family is fine. That's great. But I guarantee if Jason was here, and I don't even have to know the man to know this. It's just, and Aaron, you knew him. Tell me I'm wrong. Would Jason want this movie out by now? Would Jason want this movie out by now? Well, the moment it was finished, there's no release date. There's just excuses upon excuses. Where's the money? Where'd the money go? Did all the money go into the trailer and then that's it? Like, was the movie finished? I remember Jason said it was pretty much finished. You said it was finished, so why isn't it coming out? Well, apparently they're trying to get on streaming service. He wants this movie, the Jason's final film, to be a huge thing. It needs to be on in the theaters or on a streaming service. If you can't get it on a streaming service, just put it on YouTube. Just put it on YouTube. Why is that so hard? Investors? Well, I don't know what to tell you. If you told investors this is going to be on a streaming service or something, that's your fault. Shouldn't have made promises you couldn't guarantee you could keep. I don't know anything. I believe you. But that's what I'm saying. Like, more importantly, it's about Jason David Frank's last film, right? Something that he was very passionate about, you know. And why isn't it out? Why isn't it out? Right. Why isn't it out? But instead of putting this out, instead of working on putting this out, this man is on live streams talking while he's doing errands. He says, I'm so busy, but he's not busy enough to watch Henry's channel and everything that he's got going on, everything he's saying about him. He's not too busy to sit there and do a live stream. Do I have to keep repeating myself? This man is doing everything but putting this movie out, and it's infuriating. It's infuriating to me. And wants to cry bully. I'm being bullied. I'm being bullied to the point I can't release this film. Dude, if you release it, everyone shuts the hell up. Everyone shuts the hell up. At least about that. And I just want to also remind everybody who missed the stream I did about it. Hi, Deoxy. This mainly started because he threatened to sue Deoxy in the chat for making a video questioning if he had lied about credits that he got credits in the book, right? Him and Jason didn't get credits in the book or whatever, that whole ordeal was, right? Deoxy made this whole video and Aaron lost his shit and threatened to sue a YouTuber. And that's when it really started with everybody kind of looking at him sideways. Like, sir, you've been on YouTube for a very long time. I want to remind you, though, you want to threaten lawsuits. I'm pretty sure that, you paid for the rights for all those characters that you used, right? That's where the money went to for the superhero beat-em-ups, right? Aaron had nothing to do with the book, says Deoxy. Threatening to sue a YouTuber for an opinion they had and covering stuff. And I want to say opinions, like, Deoxy made a video about this, and he had, like, receipts. Like, he had clips in the video explaining why he felt the way he felt. And then Aaron took it upon himself to message Deoxy, try to basically, like, strongman arm him, saying, like, hey, can we talk this out? Because if not, I'm just gonna file a lawsuit on you, basically. Like, talk to me about this so I could correct the record, so I could set the record straight for you, and you can redact everything you said, or else I'm gonna sue you. And he said he never. And the crazy thing is, guys, if somebody said that to you, do this or I'm going to sue you. Is that not a threat? Because this man said it wasn't a threat. I didn't threaten Deoxy. And this is where it started. This is when Henry got involved, because Henry was like, this man really lost his damn mind. Instead of releasing this movie that you said was done, right? Instead of releasing this movie you said was done, you took time to watch Deoxy's video, and you didn't even watch the whole thing. He even admitted it. He admitted on Henry's stream he did not watch Deoxy's entire video. But even without watching the whole video, he still found time out of his very busy schedule to threaten a lawsuit on another YouTuber over his opinion, over his video in regards to this, right? But now we're all bullies. Anyone who says anything negative about Aaron is a bully. Aaron, you are a cry bully. Do you know what a cry bully is, Aaron? It's somebody who bullies people, but then cries that they're the ones being bullied. Kind of like you bully Deoxy by threatening a lawsuit. And Deoxy even, he didn't have to do it for you, but he did, Aaron. He changed the title for you. That way it wasn't made it so people didn't get confused by what Deoxy was saying, right? And Deoxy didn't even have to do that, but he did it anyways to shut you up. Kind of like how you should just release Legend of the White Dragon to shut everybody up. But here we are. And that is why, Aaron, from Bat in the Sun, you are a cry bully. You're a cry bully. And that's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. Because I really did like Bat in the Sun's work. I still like the work. But I'm telling you what I'm not looking forward to, especially when they were like, I honestly want him to drop the movie so everyone can shut the hell up, and so that the fans who do want to see it can see it, because I'm not. Which is sad, because I did want to see it. But like I said many, many times, you know who's not here to see it and appreciate it? Jason David Frank. And that's even sadder. That's even sadder. I just have so many words, but not enough words to describe how, like, this whole situation makes me feel gross. It makes me feel so sorry for Jason David Frank. May he rest in peace. Because this man is doing, again, everything but dropping this movie. Hell, he's taking clips that he has of Jason, putting them on his channel, trying to make sure everybody in the fans know just how tight they were. If y'all are that tight, release the fucking film already. What the hell? My PlayStation did something. What the hell? Y'all hear that? My PlayStation did something. Y'all hear in the background? That was crazy. Having a new home with JDF money and his OnlyFans too. He has an OnlyFans? Wait. He has OnlyFans? That's crazy. No judgment. I've dealt with so many cry bullies. Aaron is one of them. I mean, yeah. He is a cry bully. That's a given. And I'm just so tired of the cry bullying shit. You know? I don't know where I heard it. But, you know, Aaron's doing, like I said, doing live streams and, you know, sitting down. Like, he's so busy, but he's just sitting there doing a live stream for about an hour. And I like this comment too. Tony sided with Aaron, discredited JDF's own words by changing the narrative, called you a bully, blocked, unblocked, idle hands, and false loyalty. I mean, that comment is literally spot on. That comment is so spot on. These people are literally shameful. They're very shameful. Like, that's the sad thing. These are people who are cool with Jason David Frank, and they're doing nothing but, like, taking a hot, steaming pile of crap on his legacy right now. According to Henry, Aaron lived with his dad until he was 40 and moved out when his OnlyFans girlfriend made enough money and they got married. Well, good for him. Good for him. That's so good for him. I'm just sitting here like, why are people like this, man? Like I said, this man spends more time talking about how much, Jason and him were so close. That's nice. I mean, I don't care how close he was with Jason David Frank. I really don't. I don't care how close anyone really was to Jason David Frank. The only person that I'm cool with that was close to Jason is Frances. I love Frances. Frances is a real one. And again, if anybody has any rights to say anything, it's really her when it comes down to the relationships he had with people. Because if anyone would know, it'd be Frances. And it's funny? It's funny? It's not like Frances isn't aware of this situation, right? Because she's part of Henry's Discord. She watches Henry's, streams and stuff. I haven't seen Frances say a goddamn thing. and I don't know if that means something. Sometimes silence speaks volumes, but also at the same time, when this first happened, Frances was playing neutral. She was cool with Aaron. She had no issues. But I haven't really seen Frances say much about it. I could have been missing it, but I don't see Frances saying that Aaron is right with all of this. I don't hear her say, I haven't heard her say that he's wrong, but if somebody has seen it, let me know. But I haven't heard her say that Aaron is in the right with this situation. So, I mean, take that with what you will. And that's somebody who is close to Jason David Frank, right? Because, Aaron makes it sound like he's the only one. You know what I'm saying? And that's the funny thing. Henry called that out. He's like, so Frances wasn't close to Jason David Frank. A bunch of other people weren't close to Jason. Because I get tired of, like there's certain reasons, like I'm not mad when people say, right? Because Frances said it. You don't know Jason. A lot of people out here do think they know Jason David Frank. A lot of people do. And a lot of people speak for Jason David Frank. And I'm like, you can't speak for Jason David Frank. There are some things as a fan who has seen Jason David Frank, who have maybe met him in person, getting the vibes from him, all the stuff that we've heard, audio clips. Like I said, you can watch Jason David Frank's YouTube channel and see some of his like vlogs he's done and stuff. You could just get a feeling of what kind of person he was. Doesn't mean you know him, but you can get an idea of what kind of person he was, right? And, I really am sitting here saying, and I know I can say this with confidence without having to know the man, like, personally, he would not be feeling this drama shit. He would not be feeling all this, It's kind of crazy, the stuff that comes out when people pass away, right? You see people's true colors when people pass away. That's why I always say, man, if I were to ever die, like, you would see all the fake ones. You would see all the fake ones. That's why when I disappeared for a while, right? And people thought I was dead or whatever they thought was happening with me. Like, the real ones, you know who the real ones are versus the fake ones. Why does Aaron look like a meerkat? I don't know. I said he looks like a stoner hippie. Because everyone was cracking on him, and I was like, he looks like a stoner hippie. Aaron, I would say, Aaron, when he was younger, maybe like 7 years ago, Aaron was a cutie. I'll give him that. But I don't know what's going on with this man. I'll just say that I'm not trying to shit on him like that, but it's like, bruh, this is getting a little annoying. Like, you're getting annoying with this. Just give an update on the friggin' movie, or just like not say nothing and work on the movie. Just work on the movie. I don't know anyone, but I don't pretend to know anyone. I mean, here's the thing, right? You don't have to know anyone personally to kind of get a sense of who they are, right? Because you don't know how, you don't have to have met me in person, but you get a sense of who I am, right? It's all about consistency. And also, just like I said, with Jason David Frank, you always kind of knew what you were getting yourself into with Jason when you were, as a fan, meeting him. Always he loved his fans. He definitely loved his fans. I know this for a fact. He loved his fans. He was always excited to see his fans. He was excited that people were there, excited to see him. He treated all his fans, equally. He was just that dude, right? But he also let people see his human side, right? He wasn't just Jason David Frank, the Power Ranger actor, right? He showed his human side. He did that by talking about his personal struggles that he had. You know, kind of like how Aaron talked about Jason's personal struggles and saying, like, you know, no, he was going through stuff. Yeah. Yes, he was. And he talked about it. It wasn't a secret. I have no idea what's on the screen now that Henry's showing. Henry's just showing some pregnant lady. Oh, that's so cute. I have no idea who that is, but that is adorable. Oh, that's Serena Vincent. Oh, Serena Vincent. I didn't recognize her. Serena Vincent, who played the Lost Galaxy Yellow Ranger. Oh, she's so pretty, dude. She aged like God damn. God damn. I mean, Serena Vincent is dope, so I'm not mad at it. That was just a distraction. She has a beautiful family. Aw, she's so pretty. Why is he even looking at this? I swear to God. Henry, stop. Henry, stop. Henry, stop. Oh my God. Oh my God. So, anyways, that was just a random thing. Ray, I turned on your PS5. My PS5 was on, it just exited out of the game. Oh my goodness. that was just a distraction. Hey, I ain't mad at it though. I ain't mad at it. Henry into white girls. What? So what? Who cares? There ain't no shame in being into white girls. What are we, racist up in here? The hell? But anyways, I'm trying to see where Henry showed some DMs he got. Because again, I just want to show like how, you know, Henry keeps getting this stuff, right? He keeps getting messaged by people in regards to Aaron, right? So people are seeing Henry's coverage and he's getting messages from a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And I want to watch this. What is this? Mr. Weenie Power Rangers. Okay, hold on. I want to actually watch this because I was in and out of the stream. So I want to actually watch this because this is somebody who apparently was asked by Aaron to make a video. And I'm sitting there like, bruh, that's you already lost me there. You already lost me there. Mr. Weenie. What a name. What a fucking name, by the way. Mr. Weenie Power Rangers. All right. Let's see. Let's take a look at Mr. Weenie's video. This is like so crazy. And this guy has 207,000 subscribers. Good for you. Proud of you. That's awesome. But this is kind of crazy that Aaron asked another YouTuber to make a video on his behalf, guys. Like, that's a little crazy. That's a little crazy. Let me see. What's it called? Where is it? Is this the video? Oh, it's a fan tribute. I thought this was somebody because I was, like I said, I was in and out, and I'm just like, oh, it was posted 2 days ago. Okay, hold on. I think he does mention some stuff that was about the Aaron stuff, but hold on, let me get to it because I did watch a little bit of it and then I had to do stuff. But let's check out Mr. Weenie's video that Aaron asked him to make for him because I think that's absolutely crazy, friggin' crazy. Oh shoot, Dust is awake. Hello, Dust. Everyone liked the stream. I have been busy animating, so I missed Henry's live. Shout out to the Resilient Army. Thank you, and thank you. Can't wait to see your finished product. But yeah, let's check out this video that Henry was reacted to earlier because yeah, I'm curious what I missed.
Five red. 5 blue.
What is happening?
5 black.
5 yellow.
What the hell am I watching?
5 pink.
I'm like, what is this that we just watched? This isn't even the video. I'm just like, wait, is it no transformation? Is that it? Where's the video? That was not the video. Wait, they got dragged into this? Yeah, you didn't see it earlier? You didn't see it earlier? Unless I'm tripping, because I'm pretty sure that's what he was talking about. Like, this is a video that he made for Aaron or something. Because I remember somebody saying I made this video because Aaron asked or something. I was just like, wait, what? This was posted 2 days ago. Like, what is this? I'm looking at this channel. Man, these Power Ranger channels that make these stuff is like wild. It's wild. Shit. I was busy at work. I missed a lot. It looks like a bad hat. I gotta go back to Henry's channel. I gotta go back to Henry's channel and find it. Cause I'm like, I know he was reacting to it. I remember commenting, I was like, doing a video because Aaron told you to is fucking wild. Okay, hold on. Okay, we'll just react to whatever it was on Henry's because I clearly don't know where the video is. Because, like, yeah, that's crazy. Oh, that's a great way to start.
Hey, this is some straight woman shit, man.
He says that like he's so offensive. Woman shit.
He made me unfollow him. That's what he did. I think he just unblocked me.
God damn it.
Because when I said it on live, it was whatchamacallit. Let me see now. Oh, man. Because nope, sorry, the page isn't available. Which one is it? All right, man. I don't know what the hell going on.
Henry,
I was following him. I guess he made me unfollow him. Like, bro, because I checked the story. He posted me in his story. People like, hey, check your stories. Check his story. And then someone sent me the video. I'm like, let me wipe the coal out of my eye and shit. Can I get up?
Coal?
Can I get up? It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing, cuz? Hey, man, shut up, man. You
oh, yeah, I saw that. Tony blocked Henry. That was crazy. That's funny.
All right.
They always do.
That should be... There we go. All right. Open
link. If your page is public, blocking somebody doesn't really do shit.
Rough being me, man.
Like, that's the thing. It doesn't really change anything. You can block somebody as long as your public page doesn't matter.
Apparently, Aaron's getting bullied now.
Yeah, Aaron's getting bullied, bro.
Fucking clowns, man. Straight clowns. Now, here's the thing. Oh, shit. I do got the Ninjak budget for episode 1.
I just want to hear that thing. Let's go to it.
Came out. Aaron reached out to his 2 cronies and was like, make sure you post it. Legacy never said he did, but Mr. Weenie did. So let's hear what Mr. Weenie has to say.
All right. So today, I'm going to be following up one more time on the last JDF video I posted back in 2023 and talking about some audio that was shared with me from Aaron, aka BatInTheSun. If you're new to my channel and don't know who I am, my name is John. I make fan videos on Power Rangers and Super Sentai, and I have my own Mr. Weenie Productions /MWP Universe /canon where I make my own Rangers. I enjoy being creative while having fun, and that is what I'm most known for. That's my forte. Anyway, for transparency, I've known about these messages for a while, but I wasn't going to comment on them because this is something Aaron has been carrying for years, and I felt that out of respect, that it was his story to tell because he knew JDF the best. But Aaron recently requested that I make this video, so...
I first of all, 2 things. Aaron knew JDF the best. He knew JDF the best, better than Francis, his personal assistant, that was with Jason David Frank before Aaron. So we're just gonna dismiss anybody who's had a relationship with Jason David Frank. Just Aaron knew him the best. That's crazy. And then saying like because Aaron asked me to make this video is also crazy.
Oh, here I am. To those of you who...
So here you have it. This is Mr. Weenie talking about the Kyle Higgins audio, and he drops in that Aaron knew JDF the best, which I guess is an opinion, not like a fact.
Right.
But Aaron would like to purport it as a fact. Right. And this is why I suspect that this was sent to me or was put in Tony's stories. I am hearing reports that he was drunk that night. But now, I guess, according to Aaron, I am a bully posting clickbait content.
who Jason was, and you know, he's real. He's not Hollywood. He's nothing like that. He's very cool guy. He's a good guy. So
I just want to again point out that this is absurd. You know, saying that Aaron knew Jason David Frank the best is a fucking crazy statement. Again, that totally like dismisses apparently all of the other people that Jason was definitely close to and closer to. But Aaron claims that he knows Jason the best. That's crazy. The ego on this man, bro. The ego. Right. I think his mom knew him the best. I mean, Jason's mom did pass away. I remember that when that happened. It was very sad. Very loved his mom. You know, his mom was, you know, I think I believe it was cancer. Fuck cancer, by the way. But yeah, like we're just gonna dismiss, you know, his wife, his daughter, Francis, anyone who is closer to Jason David Frank. Nope, Aaron knew him better. And again, Deoxy left this comment, right? You know, remember, you know, Aaron told this guy to make this video. This guy didn't want to make the video. He's doing it as a favor to Aaron. That's crazy.
anyways,
And he's glazing Tony because Tony's going to glaze him or post this so I can see it. Whatever you want to call it. Who knows?
but yeah, to address what Tony was saying, though, you know, you gotta. There's a lot of online bullies out there, and
There it is. Online bullies.
Yo, I swear to
Online bullies, guys. Online bullies. You are a cry bully, and your friend Tony's a fucking bitch. I said what I said. I'm not a bully. I'm a bitch. But I'm not the type of bitch that Tony is. I'm a bad bitch. Tony's just a bitch. So there you go.
God, you know, people start calling people out and they have to resort to this ad hominem fallacy where he has to call me a bully as opposed to address what I've been saying, address the content.
Exactly.
And then he tries to dismiss the content by calling it silly clickbait instead of debunking or even addressing any of the allegations. But this is his MO. At least he didn't say I was negative or posting conspiracy theories.
Guy. He's a good guy. So, anyways, but yeah, to address what Tony was saying, you know, you gotta. There's a lot of online bullies out there, and people that want to, you know, create all this clickbait kind of silliness. And you know, the advice that I gave to Tony, I would say is, you know, don't let anyone affect, you know, your mental headspace that you wouldn't take advice from. So
now here's the thing, right? When it, like, look at this, he's live.
You can
Oh God, I scrolled. Sorry, guys. He's live, and this is some BS. He goes live to roughly about 20 people, and then he deletes the live.
That's
so
crazy.
If he wasn't part of that 20 people, and maybe he shares some very groundbreaking for Legend of the White Dragon, if he didn't screen record it, yeah. So way to go, Aaron, to be a great communicator to people who are interested. And I guess I'm a bully posting clickbait content. Although most of my,
you know, it's a fall from grace when BatInTheSun has millions of subscribers on their channel, and Aaron can't even get past 20. He's doing the same numbers I'm doing right now on my stream, right? He's doing the same numbers I'm doing on my stream right now. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Content does have proof behind it, whether it be a screen recording from Aaron or text messages from Aaron, or, you know, things that have been corroborated already. So Tony gets the bright idea to, I guess, post me in his stories. And you're going to see it right here. So he posts my page. I guess he's trying to alert me to something or anything like that. On top of that, Tony also called me. Let's count together. How many times did Tony call me last night? You guys don't know, Tony, Jacob Frank did say Tony got deported to Peru after he got out of jail for a DUI, and I asked him did he care to comment. And I don't even care if he comments, but he never did.
By the way, again, I want to remind everyone the Tony person they're talking about is a person who was apparently there talking with Jason David Frank, and another guy, I forget his name. I know I'm going to butcher his name, but he worked for, it's too late for drama. It's never too late for drama. He was involved apparently with the conversation that leaked between Jason David Frank and some other people, discussing Aaron and his thoughts about, like they basically were shitting on Aaron. Everybody in that call was shitting on Aaron, except for, Jason kind of wasn't shitting. Jason had his concerns and he expressed them, but everybody else was pretty much shitting on Aaron, right? And this Tony guy was apparently there, right? He was apparently there and said that it was not what everyone's hearing. It's not exactly. They were all busting balls, right? Hold on, let me take this off the screen real quick. They were busting balls, guys. Busting balls. When these guys were saying that Aaron's a hack, that nobody wants to work with Aaron from Bat in the Sun, that was them busting balls. They weren't serious, guys. Does that math to you? Aaron, are you serious? You really believe that was people busting balls? You said that one of the people that are involved in that leak call was somebody you don't fucking like. They weren't busting your balls. They were talking shit, including your buddy Tony. But no, Tony's a great guy. Tony's a great guy. They were just busting balls, guys. Busting balls. So this is Tony blowing up, Henry's, DMs, and then eventually blocked him.
He opened it up. So I used to follow him. I don't know what happened. He unfollowed me or something, or I unfollowed him. But if you go back to the video, right? Remember how I told you, like, Aaron have people post things? If you look at this closely, it says followed by Tony Diaz Fusion, which indicates to me that somebody else potentially sent this video and may have said, post this in your story to get his attention. And then because we're the resilient army, we see everything. That's how this came to be in my possession. So what do you guys think, guys? Am I really the bully that some people want me to be made out to be because they don't like the content or the proof that's been presented?
And he's real. He's not Hollywood. He's nothing like that. He's very cool.
He's talking about guy. But let's just hear it one more time where he's like, I was telling him, it's a lot of bullies out here. Like he's getting bullied now.
Even to address what Tony was saying, though, there's a lot of online bullies out there and people that want to, create all this clickbait kind of silliness. And
yes, clickbait silliness. It's called calling you out, Aaron. It's not that deep. Like, just focus on yourself. Like you said, don't focus on it. And then, here he is talking about it. I feel like almost every stream I've seen him do or Henry cover, he's mentioning this bullshit. So he's not practicing what he preaches. It's kind of crazy.
And the advice that I gave to Tony, I would say is, don't let anyone affect, your mental headspace that you wouldn't take advice from. So,
bro,
how's your mental headspace, Aaron? Is this really affecting your mental headspace? Do you feel bullied for real? Do you really feel bullied? Come on, let's be serial. You really feel bullied?
I have some solid advice for Tony. I don't know if he's going to take it. And this advice I'm about to give him is not the first time someone has given him this advice. It's more so plenty of times, is to stay off alcohol, try to stay sober. And let's just say you do ingest alcohol. Maybe the best thing is not to call me a million times. And of course, when Aaron was asked about the cucumber smell, he just ignored it. He just ignored it.
And what the hell is that smell?
The huge but
all around me.
According to two people who were present, he entered the room, paused, sniffed twice, and said it smelled like cucumber melon in here. Claiming the scent undermined the emotional tone of the sequence. I
like the smell of cucumber melon.
Your familiar face.
Matt, I completely forgot your dad was at the beginning of Batman vs. Wolverine in the beatdown. Yes, he was. He was.
So yeah, he just went past these questions, and sometimes it's very hard to escape the resilient army when we're everywhere. And thank you, Chad. You're such a bully that instead of debunking you, people leave you on red. True statement.
That's a truthful statement.
People leave you on red, block you, delete.
I'm going to block Henry. I don't want to answer any of Henry's questions. I'm blocking him. Ah, man, I wish he went into more of that clip. He started the clip with that Mr. Weenie, and he did not finish that clip. So I think that was it. Just that somebody basically made a video for Aaron to discuss, I guess, the leaked audio or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know. I just think it's crazy how Aaron moves funny, and then he wants to, oh, here it is. This is what I was looking for. Hold on, y'all. This is a DM that he got from somebody. All right. Let's see where it starts. All right, here we go, y'all. You ready for this? This is what I'm saying, Aaron. Why aren't you asking the question, who keeps feeding Henry all this stuff? So here we go. Hello. Saw the video you posted on YouTube about BatInTheSun taking advantage of Jason David Frank. Always been a huge fan of his, so I appreciate you shining light on this matter. A lot of people know a lot of things about Aaron, but no one speaks out. They are probably afraid he would retaliate against them and hurt them somehow. That the dude is notorious like that. He ran several smear campaigns against the people he has worked with and was calling close friends. He is known for taking advantage of people and then discarding them. Sounds like a little bit of a narcissist in the mix. Once they figured him out, typical abuser, he tried to destroy careers of several people, and there is not one person he did not talk trash about behind their backs. I'm friends with one of the dudes close to BatInTheSun, so I heard a lot of stories, even about Jason David Frank. On his pages, Aaron talks about how close of friends they were, but in private, he told people that Jason David Frank was a promiscuous alcoholic. He is a selfish, greedy, shady person. Yikes. Yikes.
People.
Yikes. Whoo, that's a lot. Woo. Again, who are these people? I wish y'all would stop being afraid. I get it, but at this point, stop being afraid. Aaron ain't doing shit, bro. Aaron don't got that pull. Why are people afraid of Aaron? Aaron can't even pull more than 22 people in his live stream on Instagram, and y'all afraid of this man? Please tell me. I'll put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I could keep you anonymous, said Henry. Let's see. See, this is what I mean. Anonymous is, I get it. I've had to do it. I understand, but man, it makes it so hard to cover these stories when people want to remain anonymous, because it's now it's hearsay, right? We don't have a name. Aaron can't confirm or deny, just he's dumb enough to confirm that friggin' leaked audio, right? So he'd be dumb enough to be like, I know that person. The moment he admits that he knows these people, it's okay, well then, if you know this person, then, maybe they're not telling a lie. Anyways, he lied about beatdown budgets, by the way. My buddy told me the price range of those beatdowns, most of them were under $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000. The most expensive ones were probably over $10,000, maybe $20,000 at the most. So there's that. So we have an accusation that Aaron lied about the budget for the beat 'em ups. So there's that. Let's see. Hold on, I think I went too far. Go back a little bit. Damn it. Let's see. I think I went too far. Damn it. I wish I could oh my god. God damn it. I was right there. Okay. I just want to get to the part where because I think listening to Henry read all this, I can keep it honest. Thank you. Appreciate it. Any proof of substantial, basically Henry asking for proof. I can't read. I had it. I'm drinking a beer. Talk about alcohol. Aaron went after some people he worked with in a big way. He legit tried to destroy their lives. One big one was when he tried to set up Sean. Not gonna butcher his last name. He played Kick-Ass and did the fight choreography. any proof? This is the response to that any proof of the budget. Unfortunately, no, unless performers speak out. He paid them $100 per day. So that's that. Let's see. How did he go? See, it's cut off, so I can't see the whole thing. How did he go after Sean? There we go. How did he go after Sean? They were both after the same job, same project. What was the name? Kevin Porter was also in it. Salvage Marines. So Sean was more experienced in filmmaking and more professional. They hired Sean. Aaron got pissed. Okay. Let's continue. Come on, video. I love it when it buffers, baby. You're on the sauce. Yes. I'm on the sauce. Imagine a famous person. This is crazy. This is what I'm saying. Like, Aaron is more focused on the drama. He's not asking questions. Who the hell is leaking all this shit? You know what I'm saying? Who's putting all this in? Who's messaging, Henry? Just so you understand, Sean is one of the most respected people in their industry. My buddy spoke very highly about him. Sean even hired Aaron as an actor to be on one of the projects, and Aaron conspired with some chick to set him up. She tried to make it seem like sexual misconduct on set. Oh my lord. But Sean never actually did anything so it failed because they weren't able to gather actual evidence. Holy shit, man. If this is true, I mean, I don't know, man. This is getting crazy. And the fact that you mentioned about embezzling money from the budget, I definitely believe that. I heard Aaron is super greedy and took advantage of everyone he worked with whenever he could. Where did he spread? I wish it wasn't cut off. Among his peers, but circulated. He is definitely not who he pretends to be. So thank you for being the only voice to speak on this. He's wronged a lot of people, but they don't want to speak out. Because they're afraid. We've already established that people are afraid, which again, I don't know why people are afraid. Finally, fucking Henry realizes it's cut off. Let's see. He wronged a lot of people, but they don't want to speak out because they have careers to build, and this dude is vengeful. Why are they scared of Aaron? He has no meaningful connections. If you notice, none of his old crew want to work with him. Kevin, Jen, Marisha, Sean, John, who played Wolverine, Tess, Tatiana, Dirk. So damn, they're name dropping a lot of people. And that's crazy. I don't think they are scared of him, just don't want to be involved in the scandal because this dude will drag them through the dirt like he did with everyone I just mentioned. He badmouthed them all, and some of them lost job opportunities because of him. How did he not get sued yet is beyond me. I agree. That's crazy. He definitely was not making enough money from YouTube. It's probably easier to calculate, but every time he raised money for a project, he always seemed to be doing much better financially. I mean, his overhead got to be small. He often does his own camera work. His dad does sound and music. A lot of prop makers give him them deals for free stuff. Many locations they're showing were free or cheap. They work mostly out of their apartment, which means saved a lot of money on taxes. So $2 million for directing. Is he Christopher Nolan or something? He definitely pockets a lot of money. The fact that he lived with his dad until he was 40 years old and only moved out when we already established he got with the OnlyFans girl who could pay for a place. Let's see. When he married an OnlyFans cam girl who can afford to pay for the house with him, should tell you something about his love for money. If you start reaching out to his old crew, maybe someone will talk. Probably going to have to sign an NDA with them first to ensure anonymity, but it might work. So now we have somebody who we don't know, but Henry knows, coming out and saying all this and basically saying, yeah, you're on the right page. And this is the thing, right? Here's the thing that I've learned when covering people of interest, right? When I covered the Andy Signore stuff, I can't tell you how many times I got messages from people who didn't want to tell me too much because they wanted to remain anonymous, but told me you are on the right path. Keep digging. You know what I'm saying? So if people are reaching out to Henry because they're seeing all this coverage on Aaron, there's a problem that Aaron is refusing to see and acknowledge and just be like, yeah, I fucked up. I changed. I would even accept that, even if you're bullshitting, Aaron, because I feel like you're bullshitting. But I don't know, man. If this many people come forward, if Henry is getting sent recorded conversations that happen between Jason David Frank and other people, and you know it's Jason David Frank's voice, right? It's not no AI. Aaron confirmed the conversation, which means he was aware of it. Aaron said, because don't forget, Aaron knows Jason David Frank better than everybody else, right? Aaron has said he knows that it's for a fact. Was a common thing that Jason David Frank would record everything, right? So he confirmed that Jason David Frank had this conversation. He confirmed that leaked audio was legitimate. All right. He confirmed it. Then he had his buddy also confirm it, but twist it, right? So now we have two people confirming the legitimacy of this leaked audio that got Aaron all saying that he's being bullied, right? You confirmed the audio. How are you being bullied with something that is a legit fact? How do you get bullied by a legitimate fact? Okay, right? So now we have Aaron confirming that shit. Fast forward, now we have people reaching out to Henry saying there is more to this story. These are the names I gave you. Try to reach out to some of these people, see if they'll talk, right? Right? Now, if Henry does, and Henry probably will, because Henry's that person, right? If Henry reaches out to these people and they respond, what's Aaron going to do now? You know what I'm saying? This is the thing that makes me laugh at Aaron right now. You are literally confirming all this shit to be true, but twisting it to make it seem like it's not what it looks like, guys. There's blood in my hands and there's a body on the floor. It's not what it looks like, guys. A knife is literally in my hand. It's not what it looks like, officer. That is what Aaron's doing, right? So I find it absolutely hilarious that anyone's afraid of somebody dumb enough to confirm things that he don't need to confirm, especially when it's about him. Especially when it's involving something illegal that's discussed, meaning embezzlement, which, again, if that is true, I don't know why nobody filed a suit against him. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I just think this whole thing is hilarious because he's not asking these questions. Who are these people? Who leaked the audio, Aaron? Where did Henry get the audio from? But it's Henry's fault for using it. Who sent it to him? And by the way, Henry did give you a heads up about it prior. Henry basically told you, he told you what was in the audio, right? He didn't tell you that he had it. He just wanted to gauge to see if you were going to lie about it. And you did lie about it. And here we are. How dare people be bullying somebody who is a pathological liar? Because you are a liar. And if that's defamation, sue me. Sue me, Aaron. Sue Henry. You know, it's funny. If all this shit's not true, why aren't you filing a lawsuit? You threatened Deoxy with one. Why aren't you threatening Henry with a lawsuit? That's crazy. Because compared to what Deoxy did, Henry's doing a lot worse, right? He's defaming your name. He's besmirching you, sir. And yet you're not filing a lawsuit or even threatening a lawsuit against Henry. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, we're bullies. We're bullies on the internet. Anyone who talks negatively about Aaron, or I'm sorry, not even negatively, anyone who's calling out Aaron for his bullshit is a bully. So that's really all I wanted to talk about. And I guess my takeaway from this, one thing I will say, my core message, I will repeat it. I will end with my message to Aaron from Bat in the Sun. Stop talking. Put out the film. Stop confirming things. Put out the film. All right, you don't take advice from bullies. Well, sometimes the bullies are correct. Maybe you should listen to them. Or maybe you should talk to a lawyer, Aaron. Maybe you need to talk to a lawyer. And maybe your lawyer can tell you to stop responding. You know, maybe your lawyer will tell you stop confirming things that these YouTubers are saying, Aaron. But I don't think you're smart enough to do that. So, you know. I guess stick to your day job. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. He always says he's busy. What is this man doing? What is he doing but basically mooching off his OnlyFans girlfriend, wife, sorry. What is he really doing? That's crazy. It's all right. I'm so happy to see all y'all motherfuckers out here getting called out and put on blast. It's been a long time coming. Y'all definitely have earned that title of being exposed, so... Anyways, that's all I got for tonight. It is almost 2 o'clock. I'm going to get going. Y'all have a great rest of your night. And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. I might actually go out and touch some grass because I definitely need to. So, with that said, much love. Thank you for watching, everybody. Y'all have a great one. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Okay, so we need to hear the most diabolical, wildest you've ever heard. You ever had an experience like that? What was that like? Who was the man that took you there? I had an experience with Rican Ranger, and I think he's an interesting character, to say the least. That's one way to put it. I heard his best friend was Nerd Talk. Oh, Nerd Talk, he was weird too. His homeboy, he ain't got gap teeth.
Said he gon' say the Power Rangers. Rican Ranger said his father was a top cook. Bacon Baker said he got a team of aliens. Space Invader said he met me in Japan. No, he didn't lie.
A lost cause, Rican Ranger. No feet, just walked into danger. He thought he was the savior. He thought he was the savior. He thought he was the savior.
Said he gon' say the Power Rangers. Rican Ranger said his father was a top cook. Bacon Baker said he got a team of aliens. Space Invader said he met me in Japan. No, he didn't lie.
A lost cause, Rican Ranger. No feet, just walked into danger. He thought he was the savior. He thought he was the savior. He thought he was the savior. You're not the one. You're not the one. You're not the one. You think you are.